From the home of many a title run and one of the NFL's most successful franchises, you're looking live at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Welcome, everybody, to the booth. I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward for this game. And Brock, as a former quarterback, I know your focus is on the offensive side of the ball ahead of this kickoff.
Yeah, these two offenses are so fun to watch because the best offenses in this league, Kate, they're about trust. And it just pops out. When you study them during the week on the game film, you just see it. They trust one another. That's head coach, that's coordinator, that's play caller, that's to the quarterback, and then certainly the 11 on the field. Both these groups are getting it done.
Let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. Into the hands of OBJ. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Rodgers from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you can take a lick at any time.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kyle Tepper makes the play.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Sending him on the dive. On the move, past the 40. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
1st down now, ball at the 33. His first throw is an interception. He's at midfield. The 30. The 10. And he's going to bring this back for the pick 6 and a Buffalo touchdown.
Gosh, I love that play on so many levels, Kate. Making the interception, already a terrific effort by everybody involved. But to put the cherry on top, to take it all the way back to the house, it required extra effort from everybody, and they get the job done.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Returnable from the 2. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
And they find him after just a yard, and it's 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. From the gun, it's May. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Patriots will have a first down. It's like you always say, right back to work for him, getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
And they don't connect looking deep there, but this play's not quite over yet. There's a flag on the field. So the offense was right to be walking backwards. The flag does go against them. So not just the yardage, Brock, but the illegal forward pass also cost them the down. It's 2nd and long. May now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
This is a tough spot to be in. It's 3rd and very long. 3rd and long for him here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now they're staring at 4th and long. He has it at the 13. Gets him a nice chunk on that return on the final play of our first quarter. So we're through 1 quarter of this AFC East contest. 7-0 is our score. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They'll take over here following that punt to end the first. Into the hands of Pat Fryermuth. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Now they send their back in motion right. Working out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. Dumped off to his running back. Breaks the tackle. And a gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular. When the back ended up being the target, they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Rodgers to throw. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Now Rodgers on his 3rd and short. Going all the way to the end zone here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that brings up 4th and short. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. On 4th down, it's Rodgers. And it's incomplete. They titled up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
It's a turnover.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Off the play action, May. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Bills get it back after making their 3rd first half interception.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
And not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Gillette after this. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. To throw is Rodgers. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Rodgers going to throw here, 3rd down. This finds its target, that's Hill. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Bills have a first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Play fake. Here's Rodgers. Flushed out of the pocket. Now he takes it, and this one doesn't go far.
Positive with that effort. He didn't go backwards. Didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, he didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
319! Over. Back north.
Here's Rodgers. Caught near the goal line. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills grow their lead just before halftime. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. Brown now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bills double their lead to 14. The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. Fields this one at the 3. Now bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. There's 35 seconds to go in the half as they are ready to begin their drive. To the air on first down, May. He rolls to his right. Now he'll fire it deep. He's headed back towards the center. He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots get their first points of this game just before halftime.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
That one splits the uprights. And the Patriots chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime.
319. Go to 50. Inside. 319.
First down throw here by Rodgers. That's complete to Sam Laporta. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
319. Jump out.
First down. Here's Rodgers. He's trying to push the field. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's second down.
He is defended by Marcus Jones.
He's back to throw. Has a man on target to Johnson. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. The final throw before the break. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this first and 10. Operating from the gun, here's May. Hits his running back. Racing down the left side. And he will get this inside the 30.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper, shredding the slopes, or dude shredding a defense just like that.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
May on first and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
It's now second and 19 at the Bills' 37-yard line.
Here's May to the air. That one's cut at the 10-yard line. He picks up 28 on the play. And now they have a first and goal. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Crazy.
First down throw for May. Has it in close. He's in for the New England touchdown. The Patriots cutting to the lead coming out of halftime. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
That one right down the middle. And the Patriots tie things up at 14. We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, here's Tyreek Hill. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10.
258. Get 300. Get 300.
They kick the running back in motion. To the air on first down. Rodgers got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. So second down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
318.
Here he goes, third and long. This is a heater going deep. This has been a trend, yet another interception. Kyle Decker makes the play. And the Patriots get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game.
Intercepted. The Patriots take over first and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10. Toss play, short side. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this run.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now second and 5. May looking to throw. On target to Thornton. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Pickup of 17. And that's a New England first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Offense getting set. Here's first and 10. From the gun, it's May. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it sets up second down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense. Another interception. You know what it might be time to do, Kate? Just run it. Run it.
All right, Bills to the line now. First and 10. Rodgers going to throw on first. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Offense to line. This is second and 4. Rodgers will look to throw. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37th. It's a pickup of 26. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
We've set it down from 37. Here's Rodgers on first and 10. It's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Trying to connect with Tyreek Hill there. And now they face second down. They'll throw again. Rodgers. He's going to push one deep down the right. That one falls incomplete, but our attention's still behind the line. He got cleaned after that throw and drew the instant flag. Roughing the passer on that last play, and that's always going to lead to an automatic first down.
58, 26.
Throwing again here, it's Rodgers. That's him on the quick hitter. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
We're still tied through 3 here. Neither defense has given an inch in this one. It's still a tie ball game, 14 points apiece as we get ready for the 4th. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're first to 3. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Just a yard left to go on second down. Again, Rodgers. Completed over the middle. And they bring him down around the 34. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. So they'll head up here first and 10 from the 34. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and 8.
Looking to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. The big play nets them 17 yards. And the Bills have a first down.
That's another Bills first down. It's a gain of 17 yards.
Barkley trying this up the gut. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's 2nd. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
258. Hey, 88.
Rodgers from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark, really, from the first snap through this second half. There have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered, and that's why that scoreboard's not.
Oh, he lost the football. But it looked like a member of the Bills was able to get to that one, so possession remains with them. Now we get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning. Big moment here as Maddox Trujillo comes on. It's about 43 yards for him. He'll catch the crossbar, and it's in anyway! And late in the 4th, they have grabbed the lead!
That field goal gives them the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
Returnable from the 1. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Completed to his running back. And he's going to have this out near the 40, just a little bit short of it. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Foxborough. Patriots trail by a field goal. The time is there, but the timeouts are not. You've got to be smart. It's 1st and 10.
Crazy, 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 crazy. Five.
May now from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Short pass brought in, and they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Patriots trying to hustle everyone up to the line. Looking to throw it. Hits him on the out route. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. The time is there, but the timeouts are not. You gotta be smart. It's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. Back to throw. And they got there in time. He's taken down. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of 3rd down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, he just took his medicine.
Escapes the pocket. Has a man on target to Thornton. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots jump in front late. Now a crucial point after to stretch the lead beyond a field goal. And it's good, so they take the lead, and the extra point buys them some breathing room. A field goal does not tie it now.
Bills 17.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Fields this one at the 3. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level. They want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
Has a man downfield. It's Laporta. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their 1st time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. Could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked off by Darian Porter.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
And he gets the Patriots the first down, and that should put an end to this contest.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Through the defense it goes, room to burn. And he will score, and with almost no time left, that should clinch the win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts him up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
That one splits the uprights. And the Patriots drive their lead to 11. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Return starts at the 3. A nice run back, but what a hit we had at the end of it.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
This undoubtedly the final snap of a decided contest. Here he goes, one final shot. And their final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete. No reason not to throw it long there, as this game is over. So as they've done so many times before, Brock, the Patriots take the win here at Gillette Stadium. This was a game they had circled a long time ago, Brock. You bring a division rival into your building, you want to make a statement at their expense and get that W.
We know it's not just an axiom, right, that it's so hard to win any game in the NFL. It is. They're difficult to do. But a division rival in your own building, it almost feels like a must-win, and that's the juice they played with today.
That's it for all of us. On behalf of our crew and my partner, Brock Ewart, I'm Kate Scott. This has been another edition of Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. The Patriots emerge as winners, as with that, we'll sign off from New England.